Okay, so in today's lesson, we worked on more adding and subtracting of decimals. Once again, always make sure that you're lining up the decimal points so they'll show up there in the answer. Then you add dollars with dollars, dimes with dimes, pennies with pennies, and so on. And so let's take a look at what it looked like today. So we have to figure out how to get from 1 and 36 hundredths, thousandths, 36 thousandths to 4. And so I'm actually going to do a subtraction problem. I'm going to go 4.00 minus 1.036. And when I do that, I'm going to borrow from like the $4 and it becomes $3. Then this one's going to become 10 dimes. Like this is 10 dimes, but then I'm going to borrow from those 10 dimes, make it 9 dimes, so I can get 10 pennies. Then I'm going to borrow from those 10 pennies, make it 9 pennies, so that I could get 10 of these thousandths of a penny. Now I've got enough that I can subtract all the way down. I'm going to get a 4 here. I'm going to get a 6 there, 9, and 2. And if I wanted to double check my work, I could just take these two numbers and add them. And so if I do that, I'm going to get 6 plus 4 is 0, carry the 1, 0, carry the 1, 0, carry the 1, and 4. So I definitely get that the answer is 2 and 900. So I should have gone, I should have gone the other way. 64 thousandths. Okay. Next. Here is a subtraction problem, and so I can do this. I'm going to do it over here. 38 and 60 hundredths minus 6 and 75 hundredths. So I'm going to borrow from this $8, make it $7. That would give me 16 dimes. I'm going to borrow from those 16 dimes. There's now 15 dimes left. And then I'm going to get 10 pennies. And so I've got 10 minus 5 pennies is 5. I'm going to have the decimal right there. 15 minus 7 dimes is 8 dimes. $7 minus $6 is 1. And 30 gives me a 31.85. There we go. And we keep moving on. Same thing here. They already started me with the 8, but 24176 218 subtract. Wow. So we can borrow from the 7 dimes, make it 6 dimes. That would make this one 16 pennies. That's where they got that 8 from. Then I've got 6 dimes minus 1 dime is 5 dimes. I'm going to borrow from the 40, make it a 30, and then this would become $11 is a 9. 239.58. 239.58. Here we go. Same kind of thing that we've been doing. I'm going to set it up as 1.000 minus 0.404. Borrow from that dollar, so now I've got $0. 10 dimes would make it 9 dimes, 10 pennies. Borrow from that, 9 pennies, and I'm going to get 10 right there. I've got a 6, 9, 5. If I wanted to double check that, I could just add those guys right there, and I should get 1. And so this is going to be a 0. This is 5. Oops, 5, 9, 6. The label on the bag says there's 0.384 pounds of chocolates. The actual weight, is not enough. So this time I'm going to go 0.384, and I'm going to put a placeholder 0 there because the next number has a lot more digits. Well, not a lot more. It's got one more digit. So I'm going to do like this and subtract. If I borrow from the 8 and make it a 7, this would become a 14. But then I have to borrow from the 14, making it a 13 to make this one a 10. Okay, so now we've got 10 minus 8 is 2, 4, 0, 0.0. The actual weight of the chocolates is lighter. Explain how we know. It's off by, it is lighter by 0.0042 pounds. And so there we go. Submit. 7. Okay, we've got that. What's the difference in pounds? Oh my gosh, I just did all that work. Hopefully we can go back here and it's still there. Yay. 0.042. What is the difference? 0.0042. Submit. This is a straight subtraction problem. 22 hundredths. 78095. I'm going to put a placeholder of the 0 right there. And then let's see where we're going to borrow from. We can borrow from the 2 dimes, make it 1 dime. That would give us 12 pennies. I'm going to borrow from that and get 11 pennies. And this is going to be 10, what is that, thousandths. So we've got 5, 2, 1, 1, 2. That looks weird to me, so I'm going to double check. 5 and 5 gives me 0. Carry the 1. That's 12. That's 2. 9. 9. Okay, that's right. So I get 21.125. Submit. Okay, if they're going 0, 9, blank, we're counting by 9s. This would be 18. Oh, maybe I can do it down here. 18. And then 36. 2, 4, 6. Oh, but that's not 14. Oh, okay, 2 at 27 would be 6. But then 14 is way up there. If 2 gives me 9, 4 gives me this. Can I write on this part? Nope, I can't write on this part. Let's do this. I'm looking at. I need the ability to write. So number of customers. If 9 customers is 2, there's 4.5 loaves of bread. Or sorry, 4.5 customers per loaf of bread. And so when I get to 14, I'm going to multiply that by 4.5. I don't get 36. Backspace, backspace. I thought it would be this next spot, but it's not. So wait, because they jumped 8. Let's see. Is there an easier way to do this? 14 doesn't really break down nice. So 6 plus 4 plus 4, I would have 27 plus 36, or again, 4.5 times 14. And you're not supposed to be using a calculator for this one, but 4.5 times 14, I'm going to go back a page so I have scratch paper. 4.5 times 14, I get 2070. I get, oh, you guys don't know how to do this math yet. 16, 8, 4, 5. We're going to add those, and I get 62.0. And so I get 62. And so can I write in these? Yeah, here we go. And so they skipped a bunch. And so this first part was pretty easy. That's 18, 27, and I thought it would be 36. like this one right here would be 36, and this would be 2, 4, 6, 8, but they went all the way up to 14. And so they skipped a bunch in here. For every 9 customers, 9 loaves of bread, the double number line. There we go. Complete the. Yeah. Let's see if I get this correct. Yeah, that's how I would have done it. 36 customers, 8 loaves of bread. How many loaves are needed for 63 customers? Since it's 9 for every 2, that's 7 groups of 9. Oops, did I do that one wrong? 7, and that'd be 14. 14 loaves. If there's 2 per 20 loaves of bread, would be for 90 customers. I think I got that one wrong. Let's check in just a second. 36, here the number. What fraction of a loaf is prepared for each customer? Ooh, wow. Okay, so if it's 9 for 2, then the other way around, if we wanted it per 1 customer, you would end up with 2/9 of a loaf. Yeah, it got me for number 8. It says this one number is wrong. I like their way better. I don't know why my math, some 63 is the correct answer there, but because it's got to be a multiple of 9. What did I do wrong here? Oh, I just did 7 plus 6, and I got a 2. I should have done 7 plus 6 is 3. 63. Okay, that was it. One minor issue because I was using the bottom of a piece of scratch paper instead of being able to write it right there. But as they guided me through these other ones, you've got 9 for every 2, and right here 63, I've got 7 groups of 9 is the customers, and so 7 groups of 2 would be the loaves. If I had 20 loaves, I just have that times 10, and so I just did 9 times 10. And then on this last page, if it's 9 customers for every 2 loaves of bread, then each customer gets 2/9 the loaf. And so that should give me a perfect. There we go. If you have any questions, ask in class. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.